Hello, Matt here. I know I said this car was done in my last video, but it's not, because first race in, broken gearbox. So in this video, gearbox off, and we might even upgrade it. So let's go. Oh, and a bonus fact, next race in 3 days, as always. But yeah, I have the car up on the stands, and the thing with the gearbox is, at least I think so, the shifting mechanism, which is down here, these panels, got dislodged, and it's basically stuck in a gear and you cannot do anything. So yeah, also very nice thing about this Renault's subframe needs to come off to, well, get the gearbox off. So I'll start taking this apart. At least now you can see my handiwork I did with the exhaust. So this is stock, you can see the bend, that's where the catalytic converter was. So I just cut that out, put the bend in, put that flange in, and that's, I think, either from Fiji or from the Doka. You know about those. And yeah, it goes all the way back. That's 55 millimeter, whatever the stock exhaust is. And then it goes a bit wider there, and then it goes to 63 with the muffler from the Mini. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you, and now I'll get back to you once the subframe is off. So this, there's a bunch of stuff, and this is a hydro steering rack, which is good for driving, not so good for some other stuff. So I'll have to unbolt it here and hopefully get it to work without, because if I remove the subframe with it on, I have to drain the fluids, and I don't want to do that. 2.5 hours later, it's in pieces, and I think I know what the fault was. See, this one completely fell apart. Now, was that why the gearbox is stuck or not? I don't know. We'll see when I open it, but could be. Oh, and this one, I need to change the boot, and I don't know how to do that, so a lot of work. Need to clean that, but first, let's get this on the operating table and open it up to see, well, what's going on. Instantly I can see that the problem is the driver, who kinda made a mess of it. See, these two should be aligned when in neutral, and the gearbox should be in neutral. So this means that something broke inside, and yeah, the shifters don't work. But okay, that's as much as I was expecting. So now what I'm left to do is, well, take it apart. And this is the hard part, because you need to pull this out. I do have a puller, but it doesn't want to go on, but I do have a method of doing it. So yeah, I'll start disassembling it. Knock this pin out, undo these, remove all that, and then I'll come back to you. And also think I'll be just putting them down here in order, so I know how everything goes back together. I mean, I do know. That's how I know. But yeah, and this is a 985 Kangoo 1.2 16 valve, shortest stock gearbox you can get from Renault. 4.5 final drive. I need to open this to see what's in there, but we'll be combining these two. And why not just use this one? Well, because the bell housing is different. So these would even fit, I think. But then this will not, because yeah, the starter is on the wrong side. So bell housing needs to be swapped around. There is something seriously fucked inside, because I managed to get these off, but for the life of me I can't get the housing split open. So I don't know. I'm just trying. Something is holding on in here, and you can actually see the garbage and the magnet. There's a lot of garbage. Actually, we'll see it once we take it off, but for now, I don't know. I need to take it apart, and again, I don't know what's going on. So basically I've managed to separate it. Hopefully the housing will be okay. And this is still stuck inside, I don't know why. And this is what's broken, so this little shifter thingy going from first to second, so
granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
Alright, everything is taken apart. Now we can see the damage that's done. So that's the reason why I didn't want to shift gears. It got stuck in first. But yeah, all the gears, all the synchros are good. I'll have to rebuild this. But that's not going into a Clio. That will be a spare gearbox for the Twingo because it will be pretty long. Basically like this one stock. And we'll be building that one. But first, this part I don't know how to do. So we need to get this out of the bell housing. And I don't know how to do that. So let's try and find out. So what I think we need to do is remove this clip and then press the diff out. Will it work? I don't know. We will try. 985 with very short 1463. That's basically the shortest you can get in Europe. In Brazil there is even shorter one. There's a 496 or something. I don't know what ratios exactly they are, but yeah, this one is ready to go in the Clio casing, and this one is beautiful. We'll build this with a Clio diff and the gear set. I'll choose the best gears I have, and this will be a spare long one, but a spare one ready to go on either one of two Twingos we have. So yeah, actually it will be basically the same as the Twingo was or the Clio was, so that's it. And also this, as I said, is really clean gearbox, so money well spent. Now let's knock the diff out, then throw it into that casing and put everything back together. Here we are, 985 gearbox, as I showed you, everything put together. And now the fucked up part, because you need to put all these in sync while you're putting that back on. I still haven't got this figured out, but hey, we'll try. See, this is why I hate this freaking Renault gearbox. These two need to be aligned because now it's in neutral and it needs to be aligned. And while we were putting the fifth gear on, putting everything back together, I mean, I've tested it, everything worked. We screwed every single one of these bolts in. And while we were putting the fifth gear back on, somehow this motherfucker, and that's first and second gear selector, it fell in. And now I need to take it all apart again to adjust that and then put it back together, and hopefully it won't fall back in again. Oh, I'm going to go mad with this gearbox. Now it's fucking done. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. Though it's now stuck in fucking reverse. What the fuck? No, it's not. Oh. It's all fucking good. This is tight and this is tight and everything's tight, and I'm putting the lid back on. We're done. It's a new day. We have the gearbox ready to go in. Everything is assembled now. Should be good. For some reason I never seem to get these straight in, but hopefully it will hold. Looks like it will. And on top of that, we are doing some modification now. We will be filling this with windshield glue thingy, polyurethane mass, so we basically have a hard mount. This is very important. Hopefully it will stop Luca from breaking another gearbox, because it should stabilize it and the shifts should be crispier and easier to do. On top of that, I've cut up a bit of this. Doesn't do much now, but in the future I want to build a small battery mount. You know, the battery I have in my Mini, which is 1.4 kilo lithium battery. We'll place it here, and then I can cut off most of this too. So we'll save some weight, save some space, and then eventually we can get the intake to work straight from here like that, and get our air there. We'll just route everything from up down there here with, as I said, intake there. And also, is this the most useless thing you've ever saw? I mean, this comes from here, goes into this connector, then from this connector it goes back to this connector. These two come here, but there aren't any to be found there. And that's just the connector, no resistors or anything. All of this should be something like ABS related, or at most side repeaters, so I don't give up. We'll cut a bunch of these things off, and then, well, we'll get it to work. I mean, oh, no, still don't get it. Whatever, let's cut this off, put these back together, and then just cut these out.
A few minutes later.
Gearbox is pretty firmly on the car, except it isn't. I mean, whoever designed this, you're an idiot. You're a complete and utter idiot. I cannot get the bolt through because it's getting stuck on the mount. And it's not even the important part of the mount. It's the one that holds just the loom. So, what I'm going to do next is grab a Dremel tool and, well, make some space. Gearbox in. We are ready to mount the subframe. Actually, I need to see why this is now leaking. I did something with that. And then we need to mount the subframe and put the car down and get the fuck out of here, because I'm done with this car. That's me saying it for like 5th time. I'll never be done with this car. And the subframe is on the car. All that's left is half shafts, and unfortunately we have none. I don't know if I showed this one got broken, and this one is broken. So I'll take this apart, and hopefully I can put at least one back together, and then we have a used one that my friend is bringing over tomorrow morning, and we'll have to get that one to work. For now, let's try to get at least one working. This one to be exact, so I can get the oil into the gearbox. Now let's hope it fits on the other ones. It does fit on the other axle. Now we just need to put it on gently. It's on, baby! Half shaft on a car. Most of the car is assembled. Now we're waiting for the right half shaft. Tomorrow morning we'll put it together, and then I'll film a video of how it works, if it works, and how short the ratios are. I can tell you right now we should be around sub 80 kilometers per hour at 6,500 in second gear. So that's nice. We'll see. Now I'm going to die. Bye.
Mieri sada ili ne?